Today we will discuss about Windows, the very well-known name of the operating system since last few years. You all have seen this kind of screen on your computers or in our computer lab where we work with our computer. So what is Windows and what kind of work Windows does? We will discuss in this video. We've already seen that computers functions input, process and output. So input is to take data from user in raw form. Process is to actually work on data, and output it means giving data to the user or the final result giving to the user. So in today's lesson we will learn how the computer works or with which options, with which devices, with which instruments computer works. So let us start with software and hardware. You might have heard that someone is working in hardware industry or someone's brother sister is software operator, software designer, software applicant. These words are very familiar to us. Software and hardware are the key words of today's IT world. So what is hardware? So we can see that all the parts of computer that we can see and touch are called hardware, such as keyboard, monitor, mouse, CPU box, and all the devices which can be touched or which can be seen, they are called as hardware. In computer lab, you have worked with all the hardwares. And the next concept is the software. So, to work on hardware, few instructions are needed. These instructions are given to the computer in a proper order, in proper sequence, or you can say in proper syntaxes. They are called as programs. So, if you have heard a word like software programmer, that the software programmer works with the software in our computers. So, the instructions needed by a computer to do all the work is called software that you cannot see or touch. Now, the main option of this lesson, that is operating system. When a software programmer when a software programmer gives instructions to computer, the instructions are followed in a sequence by a computer. So all the sequence or all the instructions given to a computer that are in the form of program, and the programs are also called as softwares. So we can define it that the software that helps the computer to run is called operating system. So some instructions are built into the computer when it is made and it is permanently stored in it. We can say that when our computer is switched on, the softwares allow the computer to do all the work which we want to do. So it is called as operating system which helps our computer to run. The next concept is Windows. We have heard this word many times. Windows is a most used and popular operating system that is very user friendly. We know that any kind of instrument or device that is easy to handle, easy to work on, that is called as user friendly. So, Windows is the operating system which is very user friendly, or you can say the functions or instructions in Windows are very easy to operate, easy to tackle. Some of the features of Windows can be stated as: in Windows, you can open every program in a separate window, or you can work in many programs at a time. So it makes the user to work on different kind of applications at a time, which is very needed nowadays. So it makes Windows very user friendly. Next thing is that user need not to remember any command or any syntax to give commands to the computer, as its commands are shown in forms of tools or small pictures, or you can say small thumbnails. The pictorial representation makes you to remember the things, to remember the commands to give the computer. So it makes more user friendly again. The next option is the options are used frequently. They are grouped together for the better access. Suppose you work on computer or you work in an application on daily base, the functions used in that applications are put together in a separate bar, and you can use those options daily separately. So you need not to open any kind of menu or any other options to access those options. The last and the best option or best feature in Windows, that is, there is no danger of losing unsaved data. As we know that computer is a very capable device to store any kind of data, but here there is a risk of losing unsaved data. But in Windows, it will definitely ask you about saving the documents or saving your files before closing your applications. Whenever you are going to close your application without saving your data, the Windows definitely ask you about saving the changes made in your application or your document. So it will make your data safe. It also has an autosave option in some applications. So it will make Windows very user friendly again. Now we'll just go through the desktop, or you can see the screen of Windows. The whole screen now which is appearing on the screen is called as desktop. The Windows is there on the screen, that is the symbolic image. The whole screen is desktop. The small pictures you're seeing on the left side of the screen, that are called icons. The icons are actually the programs on which you work with. The icons are the thumbnails of the pictures, or you can say the pictorial presentation of the programs in your computer. The pictorial presentation will make you identify the program exactly to open, such as if you want to open Microsoft Word, you can click here on Microsoft Word. If you want to open PowerPoint, you can click here. If you want to access internet, you can go for the browser here. In this way, these icons actually work. So the first concept is desktop. The whole screen is called as desktop, and these small thumbnails are icons. We have a long bar here. that is called as taskbar. The taskbar is very helpful for us as it shows all the programs running or all the active programs, all the active applications on the screen. So here you can see all the active applications which can be just clicked and open. The taskbar also has a start button. Here you can see at the left bottom corner that is the start button which will give you access to open any kind of program along with shutting down a computer, slipping down a computer, restarting a computer, pinning or unpinning programs to the start menu. So start button is the access or the door to open any program in Windows. We will look it in next lectures. Next thing, here on the taskbar you can see date and time. You can change the date and time. You can update the date and time accordingly. If your computer is connected with internet, the data or the date and time can be saved and updated automatically. This is for now. Thank you. So just go through the lesson and we will discuss further in the next lesson.